All right. Hello. My name is Schwardo, and I just kind of thought it would be cool to, since this is April 20th, 2025, play through Black Ops 2. This is my probably tied with my favorite game, with Classic Battlefront 2. It sucks that you have to call it Classic Battlefront. To me, it's always just Battlefront. But I remember playing this game when it came out. I had like the metal steelbook hardened edition, or maybe it was veteran. I don't remember what it was, but I definitely had the. This is the only Call of Duty that I ever bought like a special edition for it, because I thought the trailers were awesome. I was really looking forward to the futuristic gameplay. That would have been 2012, and that would have made me 10 years old, which is crazy to think about. I definitely had cool parents who let me play Call of Duty games. I think my mom, like, she wasn't as big of a fan, but since my dad also played these, it's that certainly helped. I know a lot of my friends had parents who weren't big fans of them playing this kinds of games, so they would always come over to my house and play. But yeah, I just have a lot of nostalgia for this, and this is kind of something I've always thought about doing, or at least like documenting to myself. I apologize for anybody who's revisiting my channel or subscribed currently and expecting more Doctor Who memes or like lost media songs or whatever other crap I've been posting, but I don't know. My YouTube channel is just kind of a hub for all, like, I guess the random crap that I feel like posting. My channel has absolutely no coherent theme to it. It's really just a place for me to post whatever I feel like posting, and I really thought that I couldn't let this opportunity slip, and because I would kick myself forever if I didn't play all of these missions as they came out. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing in addition to this mission, which takes place today. Happy Easter, by the way, anybody who's watching this the day it comes out. Not many people watch my channel, but if you are, then happy Easter. But I definitely want to, I think the next mission is actually a month away from now, which is kind of nuts. You would have expected it to maybe be like a week's difference, but I think the next one is actually in about almost a month's time. But I think I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing these missions one by one as they come out, just so I can sort of document to myself that I played them when they took place. As for my loadout, I just decided to, for the main weapon, I just added a silencer, or a suppressor, but I also added the Barrett, because there's one thing I wanted to try in this, which is something I didn't know existed until like a couple years ago, and I've never actually tried it myself. It's the Thor's Hammer Easter egg in this, where apparently you can, if you kill all of the enemies like right at the start after you parachute down, I don't think you can actually pick it up, but it gives you like a cool little Easter egg cutscene. And I'm not going to be doing a retry. I will be probably, if I die, I will leave them all in. It's just going to sort of be a one-take thing. I am not a good gamer. Yeah, let's go ahead and start.
That's how it started. Your old man tries to kill Menendez. Menendez wants payback, even if it takes decades. Menendez, back then, was a big fish in a small pond. He made his cake, running a drug cartel out of Nicaragua. There's a hand-me-down. The CIA smoked his old man. Old Cyclops is pretty pissed at America. While we're fucking around the Middle East, the Russians and the Chinese are getting real cozy. Now, the politicians, they want you to think this is about ideology. It's a lot of horse shit. Give me your phone. Go ahead. Rare earth elements. Whole fucking world runs on this shit. Who controls all of it? China. So while corporate America is kissing China's ass.
Now the mysterious Cortes Dia social network.
This is surprisingly topical, actually, for 2025.
In North Korea. Never seen in public, who really is the leader of Cortes Dia? He's known only as Odysseus.
Odysseus? My ass. Raul fucking Menendez. Asshole. I told JSOC, but they were too busy. See, the drone race had started. I mean, really, guys? You're gonna build an entire military based on a mineral element that's wholly controlled by China? I need a drink. Dipshit.
Oh, God.
Give me a soda. Get it from the nurse's stash. None of that diet crap.
China's Premier Chen is outraged by Cortes Diaz's leaked memo, alleging the cyber attack was covertly ordered by the White House.
And through all the dirty shit the U.S. government's gotten away with, this time, they're innocent and no one fucking believes them. They take out Cortes Diaz's network 2 days later. The director of the FBI burned alive. Right now, 1 billion people believe that Raul Menendez is their savior. Guess what, boys? He's not. You better take him out pretty fucking quick. That shit's gonna happen.
All right. So yeah, that cutscene actually took place yesterday, on the 19th. I DM'd my friend Ramsey, talking about how, because a couple weeks ago I had already like sort of scoped out like when all of this takes place, and I had noticed that the Woods cutscene in the bottom right on the little HUD, that takes place apparently one day before this, so they went and met up with Woods, and now 1 day later we're out here. And so this is crazy. It's crazy. Today, this is what they're out there doing in this world. There it is, April 20th. Alright, so let's see. So, growing up, I was an Xbox 360 kid. So I've only ever played this game once on PC. So let's see if I can remember. Okay, so it's right-click to signal. I know it used to be like the controller sticks. Hopefully I can get this right. I'm guessing you just swing your mouse? Let's hope so. Oh, A. Okay. Yeah, I did replay this like a couple of years ago. And it was a little weird doing it on mouse and keyboard. But I've over the past couple of years, I got my first gaming computer, I think in 2021. And so I've sort of been getting used to PC gaming, but it's a weird feeling going back and playing a game that you're used to playing on a controller, you know? And I'm sure I do have an Xbox controller that I could be using, probably. I think this works on the Steam version, but I thought I'd go ahead and give this a shot normally, just so I can try and get used to it. It's also going to be kind of interesting to see how the technology... like what all they get right. Oh, here we go. Here's our Salazar. Yep, here he is. It's gonna be interesting to see how right or wrong they got the technology. I mean, obviously I can remember this game, but it's gonna be cool seeing it one by one. I don't think we have gloves that quite work like this. Or the suits that work quite like this. I know we do have like paragliding suits and things like that, but I think this game's suits are a little bullshit, what we're about to do right here. But you know what? If it makes a good story, which it really does, then this is definitely worth it.
It isn't. Crosby, you're up.
I'm actually working on an animated series that takes place like in the kind of near-ish future, depending on what you consider near in the grand scheme of things. It takes place in maybe like 150, maybe 200 years. Haven't really decided on that yet, but yeah, I guarantee like whenever whenever we reach that point, I definitely won't be around anymore. I think it's really cool that we got to actually play this as it's happening. Like, they chose a very near future year, but I think the thing I'm working on, I will definitely not be alive for, but I'm sure I'll get the technology all kinds of wrong as well. This actually reminds me of, I did a similar thing with Back to the Future Part 2 with my parents. Whenever it was like 2015, it's like November, I want to say 25th, 2015 is when that future scenes take place. And I remember watching it in, I had just done a 8th grade, or maybe a 7th grade, I can't quite remember, but like a middle school band concert. I played the trumpet, and I think I wanted to actually watch that movie and line it up perfectly, but I was actually at that concert at the time, like on stage. So I remember we just went home, and for the rest of that evening we watched Back to the Future 2. So I'm glad I'm doing this as it's happening too. It's nice to do this kind of thing.
This is Harper. Come in. Enemies preparing to leave location. Head
advise.
We need firm intel on our capabilities. You're clear to
All right.
engage.
Rest in peace, Tony Todd. By the way, that was he's also Langston Graham in Chuck. Two of my Chuck is my favorite show, and Black Ops 2 is my favorite tied favorite video game. So it was real sad to lose Tony Todd recently. It would have been cool to have him around for the anniversary, or not the anniversary, but you know the canonical time that this takes place. All right, so for this. Let's see, I think my AI pals are going to ruin this immediately, but what I want to try and do is kill everybody and do it with silenced weapons. That's why I put all the silencers on. And if you do that, you can unlock the Thor's Hammer Easter egg. And I don't remember how many you have to actually kill. And the tricky thing is they have cloaking devices on, so I don't know if those guys are getting out of the elevator. See if I can sneak up a little further. Okay. I might fuck this up, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do this in one attempt. If I fail, then you know that is what it is. Okay, let's actually see if we can get a better view of what's going on. Are there guys walking around, or is it just these guys? I'm gonna try my best. I think it's just these two, hopefully.
I'll take the other.
No, too late, Salazar. Okay, were there actually guys in the, oh dear. I don't know if he has a pal.
Good kill.
Good kill. Okay, let's move up a little bit. I don't know where they are. Oh, okay. So you have a friend. No? Oh, okay. Those are the next guys. Two of them.
Something triggered the alarm.
Oh yes.
The PMCs must have.
Yeah. So this is the bullshit reason is the PMCs know they're losing men because of the biosensors. Because eventually you can't just be sneaky forever. Now the problem is I don't quite remember where this. Oh, here it is. It's got to be this, right? Is it down here? Yes. F to use. Oh, that strobe light. Not a fan of that. I am apparently not worthy. I don't think anybody's actually worthy unless it's like based on like a really unique ID or if there's like a percentage thing like that's really low, but I'm guessing that it's always just supposed to be not worthy. I think you can use this, right? Yep. One thing I love about this game is the access kit. I'm not sure if that was an access kit thing that I just did right there, but all the little secret things, like once we get to some later missions, like I remember one specifically in the Karma mission, where like there's like a secret cutscene, or like a scripted moment where like you look off a balcony that I did like I think in my more recent playthrough a couple years ago that I had just never seen. It's always fun like spotting new things, and I wonder if I'll find any new access kit stuff in this, but I definitely remember this one.
Okay,
oh.
Let's get moving.
Section. Hack the weapon systems of that.
Yeah, so you can use this drone. And I realize that there's a lot of people out there who probably know this game much more than me who are going to be angry if I miss all the access kit moments and things like that, but I played this a decent amount, so I'm going to try my best. As for like the other Call of Duties I played, I think the one that I have most recently played is the reboot Modern Warfare 2. The only reason I bought that one is because I remember actually liking the Modern Warfare 2019 reboot, and I thought I'd check out the sequel. But as soon as I realized that they're doing the third one, like exactly like it's literally the next game, like one year after, I kind of figured it would be bad, or at least just not great. So I thought I'd wait and see like if it was good before I spent any money on it, and turns out it wasn't that great. I haven't played Black Ops 6 either. From what I've heard, it's all right. But you know me, I'm more of a campaign guy than a multiplayer guy, and I've heard the campaign was just kind of, you know, it was there. I haven't played Cold War either, but you know, those two games, Cold War and Black Ops 6, I just kind of know from YouTube, like basically how the story goes, and I don't see much point in actually spending any money on it either. But I think the last one that I played, the last Call of Duty that I played in sort of like the regular succession, because I bought these things yearly, but the one that I like, Modern Warfare 2 and 2019, the newer ones, I checked them out because I was just interested independently. But the last one I played sort of like in the yearly release was Black Ops 3. I just wasn't a fan. I just didn't do it for me. Like, as I said, I'm a campaign kind of guy. The multiplayer and zombies were pretty good, but couple of good game modes does not a good game make. And I say pretty good. I think actually I was just alright with the Black Ops 3 multiplayer. It was just kind of there. Yeah, I remember the campaign for Black Ops 3 just really did not do it for me, so that's what kind of put me off from buying them yearly. And I think I'm kind of back in that mindset. I think it might be like, you know, I just wait until I see one that I'm absolutely in love with before I buy the next Call of Duty game. You know, you know, call me an old man, but I guess all my favorite games just tend to be Xbox 360, that kind of stuff. Oh! Okay, so this is a problem. I gotta remember what the melee button is on PC. I think it's... okay, it's E. Okay, sorry about that cut. I was just kind of trying to figure out what my controls were. So E is melee, I think Q is my secondary, or like flashbang, and G is grenade. Oh yeah, so, fun fact, if you don't equip the Titus, which I think is called, Harper does it for you. Because I replaced it with the Barrett so I could do that Easter egg. But yeah, let's go in.
Floodwaters may have weakened the structure.
I think we have a Briggs cutscene here. I know section says watch out, but I think if you just run straight through it, I think it does the exact same like camera shake. I don't think there's any actual danger. But yeah, I don't think in this map or this mission there's any story changes or like, you know, moments that will affect the outcome. One thing I miss about these actually is the alternate endings. I wish more Call of Duty games in particular did alternate endings. I can't remember what the most recent one is. I haven't played a lot of them. But yeah, I absolutely love this about this game. And I think when I played it the first time, I literally got like maybe the worst ending, or like the second worst. I think what did I do? I shot Mason, which I think everybody did on their first mission, unless somebody warned them. I shot Briggs, but I did kill Menendez, so I think Woods lives in that event. I think Karma died too. I did terrible on my first attempt. But I think this game was kind of designed to make you get a bad ending. Like, I think when you get the option to shoot Harper, like, obviously you're not going to do that, but I think you kind of have to be smart and then know, like, where all the CIA documents and whatever are, or to shoot Mason's leg. Like, it's not the kind of thing you're going to know on your first try. So here we go, ASDs. This is definitely not something we have in real life. Oh gosh, can't see. Okay. Wondering where the heck I went. I think in multiplayer, the ASD... because I played a lot of this game's multiplayer. I think the ASD was called something completely different. It was like AGM, which is like a real thing, but it was just a different acronym for it.
They sure as hell don't want us in here.
But yeah, I wonder why they changed that. I wonder if they like recorded... I don't really know how these game development timelines worked, but maybe they like recorded the multiplayer announcer first calling in AGM, and then they decided to change it for when they did the campaign. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting difference. Oh dear. Once again, I've almost forgot what my melee button is. Oh, this reminds me. Like, I think this game also is one of the best at like giving you multiple ways to go. Like in terms of how you get to from point A to point B. Like I could go down here with Salazar, or I can go up here by myself. Maybe Harper's up here. I'm not quite sure, but like. I remember in the Afghanistan mission as well. Like it would always give you. Gotta pick up something else. It would give you so many different routes for you to choose to go. It's just great for replayability. And that in combination with the multiple endings makes this one of the most replayable games I think that I've ever played. Besides Mass Effect. Mass Effect is great. I can't remember how many, because I'm just replaying Intel. I'm not doing like a news or replaying the mission. I haven't done a new story, but I can't remember how many Intel things I've got.
Smart thinking, Salazar. That shit blows up real good.
I'm also not sure if just doing it as a replay mission, like instead of an actual new, like reloading my, like doing a new save. I'm not sure. Like if I'll miss any cutscenes, maybe like some start and ending cutscenes, but you know, hopefully it's. I remember this story good enough. It's not like It's not like this is my first playthrough. I'm not missing out on anything, and I'm sure y'all remember it too if you're watching this. Okay. Oh yeah, Crosby. I just kind of overlooked him. I think he only appears in like one or two other levels. I definitely know he appears in the one where they take over the aircraft carrier, and he like drives the Osprey that like lifts you out of there. But I don't remember if he's in any other missions. I think he's just kind of here. Give me something else. I don't actually have Scavenger unlocked because when I did my Steam playthrough, I didn't get enough challenges complete on whatever mission it was. So I can't just pick up ammo. There we go. My go-to, like one of my perks for this game would be Scavenger, just so I could use my custom gun the whole mission. This game is actually pretty generous with the ammo crates, but yeah, sometimes you're not so lucky on finding them, or they just don't give them to you as often.
This is 3D fabrication tech. Weapons, components.
I think I remember the guy.
Menendez is arming himself.
Yeah, you can see the green HUD right there. Is this a real? No, this isn't a real wall. This is just a fake texture. You can shoot right through it. I remember all kinds of little quirky. I don't know how I remember this kinds of things, but oh, of course, here's an ammo crate. Oh, and I can get my gun back. I forgot about that. That's cool. I like that. But yeah, yeah, I can't wait to point out like all the little random details that I remember from this.
Let's see what we got hidden in here.
Please, don't hurt me.
Okay, come on out. This lab is linked to a known terrorist. You start talking, or I will hurt you.
My name is Eric Briner. I'm a magnetometrist.
Yeah? And what is
it actually shows.
Mendez's interest in you, buddy?
They brought me here to
Yeah, look at
process
that.
the Celerium. It's a
Good for
new
you,
rare
Treyarch.
earth element that will render all existing microchip technologies obsolete.
It says. I couldn't read that. I wonder if that was an Easter egg right there. It was too low res. This game actually holds up pretty good, at least from an art direction standpoint. I know everybody, you know, the kids these days will be like, "Oh, it looks so old."
Grab some of these shields.
But to me, I you know, if your game has a great story, great gameplay, then yeah, that's what makes it a win for me. I don't really care about graphics. Oh, okay. You'd think they would have, if there's turrets that come down, they would have done that. God, my aim. They would have done that immediately. Come on, J5. You got this, buddy. Okay, let's try some grenades. Oh, that was an EMP. I think that was pointless. There we go. Oh, that was awesome. That one's dead. Oh gosh, okay.
We're clear.
Where were those,
There's the Celerium.
Oh yeah, I think the game wants you to pick up this shield, kind of like in that Modern Warfare 2 mission in the Gulag, or not the Gulag. Is it the Gulag? Yeah, the big castle thing in the original Modern Warfare 2, where Soap keeps yelling at you to grab a riot shield if you don't.
Follow me.
I think this room here, this asset is reused in the final mission. When you I think you run up there and then you go under that door that you slide under. I'm not complaining. It's just a clever use of you know, resources. Here we go. Here's the fancy schmancy USB drive or whatever it is.
Quantum entanglement.
Oh, that's weird. It's like jiggling in his hand. I don't think it's like tied to this player model. It's animated separately. That's why it's all wonky.
Rumors around the lab were that Menendez plans to use it as a basis for a massive cyber attack. I heard talk of something called karma. It may be that.
If I remember, I think another random quirky thing I remember is like after this guy gets shot, there's a couple of seconds where you can shoot your gun without having it in your hand. I'm gonna try it. I might be remembering wrong. Oh, yep, there it is. Do you see that? I just shot that wall without a gun in my hand. Oh, sorry, bud. Oh, he dropped a gun. Huh. I don't remember if he picked one up or anything, but, oh, and he's gone. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, snap. Okay. How do I do grenade launchers in this? Oh, two. Oh, no, that's my sneaky camouflage suit, which didn't even matter. You put it on for like a second and then there's a triggered explosion. So you don't even really get to use it. But I don't need it. Oh. Okay. Can you go the other way? No. I forget what this site is called. I don't think it's the target finder. I think that's something a little different, but this is actually kind of handy. The only reason I equipped it this time is because it was part of the default loadout for this mission, but yeah, I've just never used this kind of site. I might consider using it in the future. I don't think you can hop over that. Oh. And it just says, whenever you look at the gun, it just says M2S, or M27 customized, so I can't actually see what this thing's called, but I'll double check that later. I think this is it, right? This guy gets shot, and then your boys are around the corner. Yep.
Your team can stand out.
What's up, Admiral Briggs?
Stand out! It's the extraction
I think there was an
team.
intel upstairs, actually,
Boy, are you a sight
that I
to
remember.
surprise.
I don't really know how I remember, but I might have gotten it. I think if I remember it now, I definitely would have remembered it in my playthrough a couple years ago. I don't think I see anything up here. I think the intel in this is like a green, or not a green, it's orange. It's like an orange tablet, but I'm not seeing anything like that. Maybe it's in here. Oh, this is intel. This is prime intel location right here. It probably was in here, and I just got it already. But yeah, let's go talk to Tony Todd.
I guess we can call this mission accomplished.
Hell yeah,
Admiral
man.
Briggs, good to see you.
You too, Sergeant.
Whatever Menendez is planning, Celerium is the key to it.
We finally got one over on this cocksucker.
Yeah, his
Just a
catchphrase.
man, Admiral. He'd like you to think he's something more, but he ain't nothing but a sad old, pitiful excuse of a man.
Hey, I think Section says that at the end of the game, a sad old man or something like that. All right. Yeah, I don't think we get the ending scenes, or if there is an ending scene, it's replaced by this. But yeah, no story changing choices. I think in that mission, I don't think there's anything that that actually affects anything in the career record. But Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do my best to remember. I think I've played this game enough to remember like all of the different um, story-changing moments that I have to try and remember to do. But I think if I remember correctly, the next, the next thing canonically is FOB Spectre, which is the first Strike Force mission, which I think is May 21st. I'm just remembering that like off the top of my head. It could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the next thing we have to do, and I will definitely be trying to do that whenever we reach that in about a month. So yeah, if you watched all the way through, thank you. I am by no means a professional YouTuber. I edit YouTube videos for a living, but I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of talking from the heart. But I hope that was entertaining enough. And maybe you saw something new that you haven't seen before, like one of the access kits or the Thor Easter egg. I've never actually done that myself. That was actually really fun to accomplish. I can't remember whose video I've seen of that brought that to my attention. It was a couple of years ago that was actually found. I think not for the first time, like ever, but like by the community at large to have it actually documented. So I'm afraid I can't give credit to whoever's video I saw, but yeah, that was a cool thing to experience for the first time in this game that I've been playing for the past it's 2025, so 13 years, which is nuts. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you next time for FOB Spectre, and if you enjoyed this, subscribe so you can catch the next one. See you guys.